Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new video. Today is a special one. Something I have teased, or especially on my YouTube community tab, as a question I asked to everyone to see would you guys be interested in Draft League content? And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you very first Draft League. I am your coach of the Chicago Bulletins Draft League called Draft Classic 13. I am part. There are two divisions. I'm part what you call the junior division. And yeah, my first ever draft league. Yeah, if you guys have seen in my YouTube streams, every now and then I will stream some Pokemon Showdown, and every now and then I'll get like itch to like maybe competitive or something I can do and stuff like that. And I applied to a couple, and this is the first one that chose me. So I'm very excited for this opportunity to um, my to the owner of the Discord server I am in. His name will pop up somewhere, maybe top left or top right corner of the screen. The art of the Bolton dog. Um, Also to be they're gonna be a not like link to but a credit to because I found this thing on Google and I feel like you should get credit for this one. And last but not least, the music here will be pre- presented by Glitch City. The Pokemon content. We gotta do some Pokemon music stuff like that as well. So, I no further ado, let's begin with this league. Now, what is this league specifically? So, I'll hit up a couple of rules in the league. In the description, mostly will actually tell you what is allowed and what's not allowed. Like for instance, Karen Black can't Dragon Dance in this league. Um, Last Respect is banned except for Smeargle, I think, which is Smeargle and stuff like that. Um, But yeah, that's a couple of things. So I built my team. Well, we have a 110 point system with 10 Pokemon, and we have to draft all 10 spots. So we went 10 rounds, and we filled out the team to the best of our ability with the points we are allowed. There is a free agency, which I did not go along with here, but we get like 5 free agent moves and one free agent. And if you change Terra on your Pokemon, that's kind of free agent move. We have up to 2 Terra captains. Not all can Terra. Also 2. Important thing: you don't need 2 Terra captains. You can do 1 Terra captain. If you do have a Terra captain, depending upon what you select, it will go up in price of your points. So, and I'll explain more in my scenario who are my Terra captains and Nabi. I did select 2 Terra captains. Spoiler alert. And then, like I said, the rest of the rules are going to be in the description as a video only. That is kind of shared for all dogs for the league itself. So the draft order. So draft order is very important. Um, it tells you basically it tells you when you can pick and when you not pick. So I think as recording this video, today's a Wednesday. This video won't come out till like tomorrow, Thursday, whatever case may be. If I remember correctly, the first pick was on like a Friday night. And as actually a Friday night, I was talking to someone on the phone. And next, I'm about to go to bed. Next, I get pinged. I'm like, oh shit, I get picked. So, because of that, I got the first overall pick of the draft. So, round one, first overall pick, I got to pick. So that means I can select any Pokemon I want to. I can round one select Dolly if I wanted to. Didn't do it, but I could have. But here and there. This is also what we call a snake draft, which means that since I drafted first overall, round two, means that I pick a last, and it's just basically every other time I get the first pick. So every odd round, so 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, I got the first pick, and then every even round I got the last pick, which is the second, fourth, sixth, eighth, and 10th, and this basically allows me to get back-to-back picks, which should help me. I'm not gonna lie. This actually indeed did help me. It's like my team, because I actually do like my team. There's only one adjustment, but I will go over why I went through this adjustment during the draft. At this point in time, I've not made any changes to the team, and because of the changes, the last week I can make changes in week 8. So I'm just doing this as a scenario. If I do make any changes, I will make, I guess, a short video to see why I made a change and stuff like that. But none of that. I think it's coming to my first overall pick. And now, my first overall pick, I was kind of, I mean, first overall pick is great and all right. But the problem is like, damn, what do I pick? What Pokemon do I pick as my first overall draft pick, right? That's what we kind of break down is like what my first overall draft pick. First overall draft pick, you see the picture. My first overall pick was a Dragapult. Some a Pokemon then that I fought a lot in OU laddering this year and BGC when I did Sword and Shield. Um extremely fast. It's just a good Pokemon, Dragapult. What type is he? He's a Dragon Ghost. Really good. I think Dragon Ghost is really good typing. Normal moves are like Rapid Spinners. They can't touch him. I think Ghost, has a good amount of weaknesses like Ghost and Dark. Um, and Dragon, you weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy. So, and resist a lot like Fire, Water, Grass, and resist Bug because it's Ghost typing, super effective against Sidekick. So, there's a lot of good things about Dragon Bolt here. You got 3 main abilities: Clear Body, Infiltrator, and Curse Body. Clear Body is basically the ability of you can't lower his stats. Infiltrator, it'll attack through shields, screens, light screen, barriers, such as or main reflect, I guess. Correct wording. And Curse Body, if I get hit, they have a 30% chance to get that move is officially disabled. His base stats, like I said, like he's really awesome. Base stat Dragapult A8 HP, pretty decent. 120, it's good attack, defense. Like it's not very the bulky. What you're going for is the offensive utility of the attack, special attack, and speed with a base stat total of 600. Like I said, I had options in my head. Like Iron Valiant was one. Chien-Pao was also in this draft. But yeah, I just felt like 142 base speed. Only a few select Pokemon like Electrode and Allergic is faster than me. Other than that, like he does no other Pokemon's outspeeding this guy unless you scarf him. But let's go over a few things about Dragon Ball here. It's fast, very fast, hard hitting, still legendary. He has support usage with Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, Light Screen Reflect. I think most Ghost types have Will-O-Wisp and stuff like that. He has Pivot with U-Turn, Drag Dance to increase his attack in speed. So Dragon Darts, which actually hits twice, the one most broken moves in the history of Pokemon because it just hits twice and doubles. Like it hits like both Pokemon is amazing. Outrage, Psychic Fang to actually break those screens, and it has like Sucker Punch and Quick Attack. If anyone's Scarf, Sucker Punch, Quick Attack. So and he has moves that hit specially Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Surf, and Draco Meteor. He doesn't have any setup moves to take advantage of that. Like Draco Meteor, you hit Pokemon and it goes down by -2. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's so very selective on Draco Meteor, but Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Surf, are still really good. Um, Special attacking moves that can help me out in this scenario with Dragon Bolt. And then that's it for first overall draft pick. Second pick overall. Like I said, my second and third picks were back to back, so I had time to kind of like think what direction I want to go with here. So my second overall pick, Palafin. Now, I don't know, people are gonna be like, damn, Palafin? Yes, Palafin. Um, Hard hitting, physical attacking, and what you guys want to learn is that I have a lot of physical attackers in Palafin. It's a pure water type. His ability is zero to hero. What zero to hero is, he actually has a little dolphin form first. You have to throw him out into battle and get him back in to your party, and then it transfers into his hero form like this with Palafin. That's how zero hero works. And the base stats: 100 HP, good HP stat. 160 base attack, dude. That's just sky high. 97 defense, 106 special attack. For some reason, his special attack is that high. Special defense is 87. Wait, you seem like it's pretty decently bulky mon, surprisingly enough. With 100 base speed, 650 base tool set. So the way this Pokemon is that, like I said, it goes to hero form, then come back in. He does want to flip turn. Use a flip turn for pivoting use. And like I said, it's very tough. And if you use Bulka, well, it's gonna be tough. And because of that, he can use close combat, wave creds, and headbutt, iron head. I think he also learns drain punch too, so you get HP recovery when he does attack. Yeah, it also has priority use of jet punch, and the priority is one of the best things you need, I believe, when it comes to Pokemon. Priority, such a key thing, especially in other Pokemon scarfs, like I said, Dragon Ball Sucker Punch. Remember what gets attack first because of your priority of choice scarfing. And like I said, priority use of jet punch, again, it's base 60, so it's higher than Aqua Jet. You know, and it can be a special attacker, which Boom Burst, which some people like use throw spray on it with Oversphere, Surf, and Ice Beam. You know, like I said, hard hitters. I feel like my Pokemon being hard hitters and everything is key. That's how the meta game works, really. In Sword and Shield, is like stall doesn't really work as much anymore. It's all about your hard hitters. And now, my third pick I got is my Galarian Zapdos, who's my first Terra Captain on the team. Um, very, very hot to use Galarian Zapdos because this guy, man, fighting flying type, man. That is like a really, really good typing, man. With this Galarian Zapdos, with like three Terra types I'm allowed to pick with his fighting Dark and Steel. I think Steel's obvious because fairy typing, so if it face like a fairy type or even like a dragon type, Steel's right there with it. Ability Defiant, which basically means that if he gets one of its stats lower the stage, he gets a +2 attack. And his attack is already pretty damn good, if you ask me. But let's go to the base stats real quick. HP 90. Attack 125. His attack is already that high. He's basically the opposite of the regular Zapdos here. 90 defense, 85 special attack, 90 special defense, 100 speed. It's a decent speed tier. It surprisingly enough, it's kind of very bulky. For some reason, special attack is 85, which is kind of weird. He doesn't really get much of special attacking moves. Like the only one at the top of my head he got is Hurricane. He didn't get Aura Sphere last time I checked. But like anything can happen with him with his 5/8 base attack. And then like I said, he has bulk up. And he also raising speed while using Trail Blaze. Which gives you a +1 speed after hitting Trail Blaze, which is a grass type move. And then, like I said earlier, he gets a +2 to his attack when he gets a reduction in any of his stats. Does moves as a close combat, dual lengthy knockoff, thunderous kick, which guarantees defense drop and U-turn for pivoting momentum. And like I said, best special attacking moves Hurricane, which there's a stream I did. I used Masquerain. I went Hurricane. I missed 4 times in a row in Pokemon Showdown. So me, Pokemon Showdown is not the best. It's good. I can't wait to use these Glorious Zapdos because I just can't wait to use it. I'm very excited. Just probably very excited since my first draft to see how Galarian Zapdos works in a draft setting, and my Pokemon in general in draft settings. Next, we have Scizor. The funny thing is with Scizor is I actually sniped someone of this. Some people got the Galarian Zapdos. I sniped someone. Scizor, I also sniped someone of this. I'm gonna go over a little bit after Scizor and the next pick I have, but Scizor is over it, has a bug steel. No, I spell steel wrong, my bad. I suck sometimes. Ability is Swarm Technician of Light Metal. Best thing is Technician. Under any moves that are 60 or under 60 base power, it gets boosted. So, on its great stats, 70 HP is not that great. It's not good. But attack of 130, I told you, man, the physical attackers, man. Defense 100, which he's really good at physical side. I think decent special defense, all things considered, and speed's not that great, but they got a special attack right there that's real low, and you can minus that nature. Total base up of 500. I think I read something too that Scizor and Scyther is the same base stat, which is kind of like insane when that occurs. Few things about this Pokemon with the high base attacks and a decent bulk. It is hard to compete because it only has one weakness, which is fire. You already seen I have a Palafin, I already have a what's the other Pokemon's name? Dragapult. The both resist fire. He can't tell Sword Stance. Curse. With Sword Stance, raise attack times 2. Was Curse, it raises attack, defense, but lower speed, so you can eat more. So he lost Roost in his generation, which sucks for the most part, but what can we do? He still has Defog though, so I can eliminate my side of hazards and their side of hazards too. I have U-turn, Iron Head, X's with close combat, and of course knockoff, and of course I love priority moves, and his priority move is Bullet Punch. I love priority set moves. I just saw the Zapdos did not have priority moves. So I think that's the only one so far doesn't have one. But in general, all my Pokemon had some type of priority in their move pool. So you go to pick an Iron Crown. See, here's the thing that people might be angry about with me. I was going to use Iron Crown. This is where I kind of have to think about this in a way. My 4th overall pick actually got sniped. What I really wanted to do, I actually want to use a core combination of Petron and Skarmory. Petron got picked 2 picks before me, and I was not very particularly happy about that. And I could have picked Skarmory. I definitely could have, but Skarmory's only good for me for again another wall. I didn't think that what I'm thinking in my head is it probably was not the best. If I didn't get Petron, Skarmory probably wasn't going to be there. Like I said, Iron Crown, I wanted to use it, but a guy and within the league, you guys see just inside the what's it called, the sheet, the attachment to this. He wanted to use Iron Crown, and at first I wasn't intending to trade Iron Crown, but then I realized something. I realized that I have a kind of, when I'm looking at full book picture, I am missing something that hit a certain type. I he would have resisted this particular type, but at the same time, it's like I kind of don't have um this type. So I traded Iron Crown away, and my new fifth round draft pick was Sandy Shocks, which is a paradox form of Magneton, stuff like that. The electric ground type, which at this point I didn't have really anything as electric. Um, and I really had nothing as flying. So I think Sandy Shock fills both spots of need. Um, with the team Pro Synthesis. There's a thing called Booster Energy, or I think Pro Synthesis works with the sun. And whatever the highest base stat is, it goes a +1. And it's very important because in its base stats, the HP 85, the attack at 81, defense 97, special attack at 121, special defense 85, and the last not least speed about 101 for total base stat total 570. With Pro Synthesis, you go up in special attack, speed, good decent bulk like the Galarian Zapdos. So I think in this regard, I think after trading away the Iron Crown for Sandy Shocks, and I asked the guy, hey, you draft Sandy Shocks, I'll trade you Iron Crown. He able to draft Sandy Shocks. I'm like, dope. I'll make it official. I made it official. Ban Sandy Shocks is on my team. Like I said, he's a lot of usage with Sandy Shocks, to be quite honest. He has moves with Thunderbolt, Flash Gang, Earth Power, and Power Gem. I think that like if it's just want to put specs on Pokemon, like he be perfect specs. He has Earthquake and Supercell Slam. Earthquake is one of the best moves ever in Pokemon. So, and it will stab on him. Like, again, like A1, it's not the worst attack in the world, but you can use it. I can pivot by using Volt Switch, and he has screens like Light Screen and Reflect, and then I can use Stealth Rock and Spike for hazards to break any focus, sashes, or sturdies. So, in that regard, I like that. That's a good stuff right there. I think he's a total complete mon that I can bring basically every week without no hesitation. Now, my next pick ended up being Incineroar. Again, very good. He's very good. VGC Legend. VGC Legend, Fire and Dark. Ability Blaze Intimidate. Minus attack when he enters field on the current Pokemon on the field. His base stats, he gets a 95 HP, 115 attack, 90 defense. Some reason special attack is 80, which I didn't realize that. But especially his 90 and 60 speed, which is the lowest part speed, but what can we do about it? A good bulk. Like I said, he has good bulk, and with the Intimidate lowering his attack, his defense actually becomes better in that regard. He gets Fake Out, which flinches him automatically. Only time it doesn't do it is like Inner Focus or Covert Cloak. He has Party Shot, which again decreases their attack and special attack by 1 stage. He has U-Turn, which gives him their ability to pivot. And he gets Swords Dance, gets Bulk Up. I forgot to up and Bulk Up. Nice. And that will help moves as a Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Darkest Lariat, which will negate all defense buffs the opponent gets. And Drain Punch 4. HP recovery. Sorry, my throat is killing me right now. Hold on. Drink water, people. Stay hydrated. Now, that 7th pick I got. Tatsugiri. You can argue that I ran it reached, but I think at this time I didn't know that Scizor Cat had Defog. So there's one reason why I picked Tatsugiri, but let's go over his stats first. He's Dragon Water, not Dragon type. His Commander is Storm Drain. Commander is useless. He has a VGC ability with Dondozo. Commander is fucking useless. Don't even worry about Commander. Useless. Base stats of HP 68, attack 50, 60 defense, all garbage. 120 special attack, special defense 95, speed 82. Total base has 475. A few things about this Pokemon: high special attack and good special defense. Current part is not. I have to be playing with this. I have to be playing with this Pokemon. It's all the fucking have. It's terrible. For some reason, it gets Dragon Dance. Who Game Freak thought it was a good idea to get this Pokemon with 50 base attack Dragon Dance. Sure. A sushi fish learns Dragon Dance. Sure, whatever. I feel like your Dragon type is just attached to it. It's like, hey, you're now a dragon. But learning Rapid Spin, where it clears my hazards only. So that's one reason why I picked Tatsugiri. It doesn't get Nasty Plot, so it's a +1 speed with Rapid Spin, +2 Nat Squat, and he's Dragon Meteor and Surf. I think those two are good enough moves for this Pokemon. His moveset is really garbage. It really is. It gets Icy Wind, but not Ice Beam. Yeah, not great. Next Pokemon. My 8th pick, Earthworm. This little stupid looking fella. Pure Steel type with Earth Eater and Sandvale. Sandvale and a Sandstorm increases evasion. Earth Eater, when ground type moves attacks it, he absorbs it at HP. Which again, that helps me against like the weakness in Roar and Sand Shocks are both weak to ground. HP is 70, which is pretty low. Attack at 85, which is okay. Defense of 145, which is really good. It's probably my in terms of bulkiness defense is probably my bulkiest mon. Special attack of 60. Yeah, he's never using a special attacker. Special defense 55, just as bad, maybe worse. And then beat up 65, which is not great. Yeah, see, he just hops with Tatsugiri. The attack and defense is higher, and everything else sucks. So the total based out of 480. So a few things about the Pokemon. With high defense, use Bite Press, which attacks by using defense and not its attack stat. Using high defense gives me a +2 to boost the Body Press. You can also set up hazards just like Sandy Shocks by using Stealth Rock and Spikes. And Shed Tail, which is kind of a controversial move. This league does allow Shed Tail. Only two Pokemon get Shed Tail: Psychozart and Earthworm. I don't know if Smeargle gets there or not, but whatever. Cuts his HP and have to create a substitute for a lot of Pokemon party to come in for. So it's really good. So if I need if I need someone to set up like the Galarian Zapdos, Dragapult, like Pokemon that I could use a Dragon Dance, Worth Dance, something to upgrade and stuff. Earthworm's it. Which is Shed Tail. My 9th pick, which is my second Terra Captain, Zangoose. Now, main reason why I chose Zangoose as a Terra Captain, one, I actually like Zangoose a lot. I want to pop up in the draft league as number 1. Number 2, it's Terra points with the same amount of its points he would be selected. So he was 4 points. The Terra Captain points were 4 points. So there's no reason for me not to pick the guy, right? 4 and 4. So it seems me more points on that. Pure normal type. I chose Terra types of normal, ghost, and fairy. Of course, because ghost negates any type of flying type move and stuff like that. Fairy. As you can see, I don't really have. I only did Scizor and Earthworm. I don't really have Dragon Resist per se, but yeah. His immunity and toxic boost. Immunity can't get poison. Toxic boost. If it does get poison, his attack goes straight skyrockets through the roof. And his is already pretty high. HP 73. Definition of glass cannon 115 is already pretty good. Defense 60, 60 special attack, 60 special defense. Tank speed, which isn't not too good. And especially now where Pokemon just get like down more, more games is coming out, but Game Freak wants to isolate and kill off the old ones. With total base on 458. And like I said, I explained the toxic visibility, creates his attack. I can set up a sword stance or a belly drum. He's like facade, quick attack, knockoff, elemental punching moves. So it gives fire punch, thunder punch, ice punch, those type of moves. I like that he's a glass cannon. His speed isn't that high for it to be a glass cannon. Quick attack gives a priority. Belly drum gives you maxes his attack and cuts his HP in half. So like I said, I have other things to use with Zangoose. I have ideas. Last but not least, my 10th overall pick, which was the very last pick in the whole entire draft. Pick Meowstic. Mainly because I wanted a psychic type. I really wanted a psychic type. According to this, you get Canine Infiltrate, and male psych is Prankster, female psych competitive. Yes, there's the male and female distinguished parts of it. Base stats of 74. I'm pretty sure, if I really think about it now, the male and female have different base stats. I think I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look that up. But 34 HP, 48 attack, since defense, 83 special attack, 81 special defense, 4 speed. Basically, to explain what Prankster does, Prankster allows me to use a move that isn't like a damaging move, basically first. So like Thunder Wave, the screens, Trick, something like that. And female, give me a +2. It's just like Defiant. And one of my stats goes a minus. It goes up +2 in competitive. That's basically what it is. Base out at 466. It's based on gender, so the male psych is Prankster, female psych gets competitive. I had to ask and see, like, if I draft Meowstic, do I get access to both? Like, basically, yes. So I have access to both. Like I said earlier, I explained, like, the competitive gives me a free nasty pop, basically. So I think that is, and that is my draft. And I just realized you are not part of it. I just looked. I was like, oh shit. Hopefully the rest of it wasn't that too particularly bad. So I do apologize because, I don't touch my settings because, I play, what's it called? I play my, Pokemon stuff and I have to like work out how the way it's like here. So I apologize for anyone who I read it kind of off a little bit. And positive, negative. I think a few positives. I have decent speed tiers. But a lot of hard hitters with attack. As you see, like Dragon Bolt, really fast, hits hard. Palafin, decent speed, hits hard. Great Zapdos, decent speed, hits hard. Especially like Tatsugiri hits hard, especially. He also can hit hard, especially. Like Zangoose hits hard physically, mediocre. Speed stat nowadays. That's what is a positive, I think. And then priority moves. Speed tiers matter a lot, but also priorities. A lot of priority stuff. And then I have decent. I like to say I have decently bulky Pokemon. Earthworm's like my bulkiest, and there are times I probably won't even bring Earthworm based on the matchup I have. So with that, I think it feels negative. I have no resistance ground moves, but I do have a flying type and an Earthworm that negates ground moves. But like if my flying type is not a flying type anymore because I terrored it, or my Earthworm is I don't bring Earthworm. Could be a bad time since I don't really have a grass type. I don't have a bug type. Don't know why I want to bring bug type, but it resists the ground. So that's a problem. And I think I didn't add this here, but I think a fairy typing is also a kind of a problem. Yes, I got Earthworm and Scizor that resists it, but most fairy typings are special. Like Earthworm is physically bulky, especially, and it's not bulky. So that's why it's kind of like, yeah, stuff like that. And then me setting up can be difficult at times. Um, but what can I do about it? I'm just doing what I can with this stuff. But again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. I hope you guys have a good day, and hopefully soon enough, I will see you guys with my first draft battle. Whenever that happens, I messed up. Whatever. You guys have a night. Peace.